What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over a day trading recap. Went 2 for 2 on small caps. Check it out. Well, guys, today was a really good day. I went 2 for 2 on small caps. We had a really nice watch list this morning in the daytraderchatroom.com. I'm going to show you the watch list. We're going to go over the charts together, and I'm going to show you exactly how and why I entered the trades where I did. We're going to analyze volume, analyze the chart pattern. I'm going to go step by step on, pretty much every single reason why I took the trade and my trade plans. You have to have a trade plan always. If you don't have a trade plan, then what are you doing, right? So I'm going to show you exactly how I established that. So I'm going to basically teach you exactly why I traded, what I traded, and where I traded it. Now, I only took 2 trades today, AHPI and ZEV. ZEV had some good EV news, and AHPI has just been on a tear for the last couple of days. So, waited for some chart patterns, showed discipline and patience in waiting for those chart patterns to start to develop, and then attacked. Then I attacked accordingly. A lot of times people struggle trading, and it's because they don't show patience. They don't wait for the setup. They just chase higher and higher and hope it goes higher. And that's not what we did today in the daytraderchatroom.com. And boy, did we nail it. Now let's go ahead and jump into the charts. Well, guys, before I forget, remember, do me a favor. Don't hit the like button. Don't even smash the like button. Don't even look at it. But at the end of the video, if you learned something, if you found value in the content, then absolutely demolish that like button for me. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this recap here on the day. Keep eyes on IMV. IMV definitely has some potential here. If it can continue holding above VWAP, we could see this make a push towards 225 again. If it can break 240, we do have clear room to the 200-day moving average here in front of $3. So just keep eyes on that one. So this morning, we had a pretty extensive watch list. For me anyways, we had, I think, about 5 stocks on watch. I'll show you the watch list here real quick. So FULC made a move, was on watch. IMV still hasn't made a move, it's on watch. ZEV made a move, it was on watch, we traded it, nailed it. FSR, nothing. KXIN, nothing that I've seen so far. So those are the ones that were on watch. Also traded AHPI, and that one was not on watch until later on in the morning, well after we posted the morning watch list. So that is the dashboard at daytraderchatroom.com. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you want to come on over for a 5-day trial. Come on over for a 5-day trial. This is what the dashboard looks like. You got chat room rules, site videos, crypto, day trading courses, options, short selling coming out later this summer. Video lesson library with over 200 videos, swing trading course available as well as much more resources, and of course the live chat. Now, with those stocks on watch, I told you this morning, guys, I have an extensive watch list and I like a lot of these stocks. So I suspect that this morning we're going to see a lot of scattered volume, and sure enough, we did see a lot of scattered volume in the morning. And I told you guys that I would be very, very patient waiting for a setup, where I could see that there was strength there, right? So my very first trade of the day was on ZEV. So this was the very first trade of the day for me on ZEV. We're going to go ahead and recap it, and I'm going to go over multiple reasons here why I took the trade, right? Here we go. So right in here, we get a push right through VWAP. Now, I typically don't buy VWAP breaks on small cap stocks. I typically don't do that, but in this case, I did. It looked like there was a lot of shorts trapped here, so I went ahead and got long in here on the VWAP break. Long 978. I had a starter stop 950 on ZEV, and then we got some sideways action here. You can see all the sideways action that we started to get, but we got it above the key level, which was VWAP, right? It was above VWAP. That was the key level. Another key level was this daily level we drew this morning. Why was my stop 950s? Well, because this is that key level that we drew this morning. And when we draw this line out through here, what are we holding? We're holding right there at that level. That's where the 23.6 fib and the VWAP is at, in that general vicinity. So we fast forward a little bit here, and then we get the explosive move through the highs. Now, as soon as we get up here towards the high, I already had an order out to take some profit off. in front of the high of day there. So taking some profits off 1030. So I took some profits off right in front of the high of day, just in case we double topped. The high of the day was 10 in the 1040s. I took off some in 1030 area. Then we started to squeeze through the highs there, and I took more profits off at 11 bucks right there. And then we halted. And we stayed halted. Now, while we were halted, I put out an order actually at 1195, 1194, something like that. I put out an order, but out of the halt, we got as high as 1170 or so, and then we pulled back in. And then in here within this consolidation, I went ahead and got flat the rest of the position. Why? Well, because lately to me, the small caps haven't been trading the greatest. So I decided to just get flat there. Regardless, you know, my final target was going to be $12. So I did get flat just in front of that level. So very nice trade there from, look at the entry here, take profit, and then flat in here. Let's see, I'll read you out. Well, you know what? I'll read you out all the take profits here. Right there, you know, I got flat, and here are the call outs. So long 978, stop 950, taking some profits at 1030, taking more off at 11, and then I got flat at 1093 on the bottom of one of these wicks, right in here, somewhere in one of these two candles here, just underneath $11. 1093 got flat. ZEV. Now it did continue higher, and it reached my $12 target, and now we're back underneath those zones. So that was a really nice trade to start the day. Now the next one was AHPI. AHPI was another nice trade here this morning, and this one, let me fix these fib levels real quick here for you. This one right here, we had the reclaim here of VWAP and that 23.6 Fibonacci level, and right in this candle is where I got long. Okay, right there, long AHPI, 1463, stop 1360 area, and then we get a quick little pop in this next candle. Okay, perfect, thank you. All right, cool beans. So let me redo this again. For some reason the screens went away there for a second. Right in here, I went ahead and got long AHPI on the reclaim of VWAP 23.6 Fibonacci level and that 9 EMA. Okay, right there's where I decided to get long. And let me grab you my alerts here. Long HPI 1463, stop 1360 area. As soon as we got a quick little pop here towards the highs, right in here on this candle, I took a piece of profit off in front of that high of day, just in case. The highs was at 1530s. I had an order out on the ask at 15, got a fill there at $15. Then I took more off at 1504. And then, you know, we had like this little high day failed attempt. So I just went ahead and got flat the remainder at 1487 on HPI. Right there, we got one more quick push finally, and it got to my final, what would have been my final target of the 16s, and then it gave it back. So as you can see, we had some nice range on most of these small caps, but they weren't trading the absolute best. They weren't trading the absolute best, but still good enough to where I was able to get 2 take profits off at intended targets. If I would have gotten just 1 take profit off and stopped out at the rest, then these trades might have been red, to be honest, right? Because it would have been the first take profit followed by stop outs on the remainder. They could have easily been red. But the first 2 take profits were met. I took profits on those and then stopped out the remainder for profit regardless at that point. So they turned out to be nice little green trades. Alrighty. So that's going to conclude the recap portion here. We'll jump into lesson in about 5 minutes. Alright guys, so that's it for me today. You saw tremendous discipline and waiting for the chart patterns to develop. If you enjoyed this, if you found value, then smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Come on over to the daytraderchatroom.com and I'll catch you on the next one.